whatever that you are asking for from God, or whatever that you are longing for, it's a relationship away. Okay? God will not send Michael and Gabriel to hand you over something. He uses a person. Okay? So everything that you need in life, it's a relationship away. And don't get it twisted. It doesn't necessarily mean now you have to go after every successful person, asking for your numbers, sending random high messages like you are looking for a lost relative. Wisdom is knowing that there are two ways of creating relationships. There are other relationships that you have to pursue, and there are other relationships that you have to attract. Okay, let me give you an example. Say you are a young graduate with a very good profile on LinkedIn. I'm talking to the graduates. Get your LinkedIn in order. You on LinkedIn, you see this successful CEO who posts random posts, and every time the CEO posts the post on LinkedIn, you are attracted to it. You comment, and you sometimes apply the lessons that you learn from the post. And this is what I usually do. So months later, you can simply send a message, a very short, precise message. Thank you for your insights. They've helped me grow. My name is Tsitsi. I'm one of your followers on LinkedIn. And I was wondering if you ever get 15 minutes in your busy schedule, if you have got 15 minutes, I would like to have a cup of coffee with you so that I can learn more about your journey. Okay? You're not asking for a job. You are not asking for money. You are not sending a high message. I want to give grace to a lot of people who simply sends me a message to say hi. Good people, my schedule is very tight. Imagine how many people want to reach out to me and you just send hi. Not too sure what you're expecting me to do. What must I do? Must I also say hi? Then you say, hello, how are you? Then what must it say? I'm okay, and how are you? No, it doesn't work that way. When you reach out to a person, introduce yourself. Hi, my name is Tsitsi. I've been following you on TikTok. I've been following you on Facebook, and your insights have helped me grow. I was wondering if you can give me 15 minutes in your busy schedule so that you can take me through your journey so that I can understand you and get to understand and get to learn more in person. Okay, so you send that message and the CEO agrees for a coffee. We're talking about that graduate. The CEO agrees to meet you for a coffee. One conversation becomes mentorship. A year later, when an opportunity comes up, guess whose name comes first in that CEO's mind? That's a relationship that had to be pursued. If she had waited for the CEO to miraculously discover her, she would still be refreshing LinkedIn, hoping for a miracle. I think that's what we're so into miracles, hoping for a miracle. Okay, let me give you another scenario. There is a baker in the city, in the small city of Galway, who has become obsessed with making best cakes in town. While everyone else spends hours chasing for influencers, for shout-outs, she's busy perfecting her skills, improving her customer services, delivering orders one day at a time. One day, a bride posts photos of her wedding cakes. So she has been perfecting her skills. Then one of the brides, she posts her cakes of her wedding. And another bride sees the cakes of that baker. Then an event planner calls that same bride. Hey, give me the details of the person who did your cakes. So the baker never knocked on anyone's door. Her Excellency knocked for her. That's a relationship that she attracted. I hope I explained that well. So there are relationships that you pursue, there are relationships that you attract. The mistake many people make is trying to pursue relationship that should be attracted while ignoring relationships that should be genuinely initiated. You don't need to chase customers if your product is mediocre. You don't. You need to improve the product. Equally, you don't need to sit at home or on Facebook, on LinkedIn, hoping a mentor will appear on your doorstep like a food delivery. Some doors only open when you knock. That's why even the Bible says, knock and it shall be opened. There are doors that you need to knock. It's like it's a bit like dating. If you spend the whole day chasing people without working on yourself, you'll be exhausted. And you spend the whole life working. And if you chasing people, but also if you spend the whole of your life working on yourself and not talking to anyone, it's like looking for a train at an airport. Just with better self-esteem, life requires both. So in both relationships, you need also self-esteem. So pursue relationships that require courage, humility, and intentionality. But also pursue excellence, okay, with even greater passion. One kind of a relationship begins with a handshake. That's why when you go to a meeting or when you go to a networking session, look good, dress well, smell nice. Hi, my name is Siti. Learn to shake hands to people. Hi, you introduce yourself. I see many people when you go to a networking session, they get their sandwiches and stand alone in their corner. What miracle are you waiting for? Grab your cup of coffee, grab your sandwich, start mingle and mixing. Hi, my name is Siti. I'm I'm here, and professional people, they know how to respond. Once someone introduces themselves to you, and when they are done, it automatically means it's your turn, right? Then the other person responds, hi, my name is XYZ. I'm from this company. I'm here as a blah, 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 blah. That's how it works. Learn to introduce yourself and learn to make your skill, your excellence introduce you as well. So a baker would create relationships by perfecting whatever she does. And that graduate student on LinkedIn who will not only wait and hope for a miracle on LinkedIn, she will have to send messages, introduce yourself, and also, I'm giving you a tip to most people, on LinkedIn, on social media, people, before they respond, you will notice that they check your profile. Be mindful of what you post. Many of us, we are so careless in what we post. I'm one person whose profile is not logged. I hear people talking about security and what security? Anything online is not safe. It's prone to leakage to the wrong people. So if you're thinking locking your Facebook profile and sending me a message for me to be your mentor, how does that even work? You have seen my work. You have seen me. Obviously, you have scrolled my profile. That's why you reached out. So how do I respond? Many people, I don't respond. To those that are wondering why I don't respond, if you send me a message, go and check, and I go check your profile and it's logged. If you want privacy, I'll give you privacy. That's what it means. That's a fair play, isn't it? So give me an opportunity also to know you before I commit to being your mentor. Okay? So in closure, I am saying wisdom is knowing which relationship requires you to pursue it and which relationship requires to pursue you. I am Amazing Grace.